What is up? This is Web Junior 1977 again, and as you can see, right back here in the Oasis as always. And you can also see that there's a couple things missing. My Super Nintendo, my Genesis, they're right here. There's all my games. Also have the Game Boy player, which I'm excited to do. Haven't actually used it yet. I used it a long time ago when I had it before, but I haven't actually. Hopefully it works. It should work. They didn't have a really low failure rate, but let me get this turned off here, and we'll get into some games. Alright, so not sure what I'm going to start off with first, but I'm going to start off talking first, obviously, for about 20 minutes. Try to get some people in here. And like I said, I probably won't do requests. I can't do requests. I'm going to search through some of these Game Boy games, because obviously I don't want to try them all, because we'd be here for quite a while. What is this? I don't even remember that game. Yeah, let's not try baseball. Or a 4-in-1. I might try that one. Putting some possible candidates for trying. What the heck is that? Looks like a generic Pac-Man game. The funny thing is, I don't remember having this many Game Boy games. I have quite a few Game Boy games here. I'm going to take my brother Robbie's advice and try to do some of these Game Boy games. I've got quite a few of them here. I'm not going to try all of them, obviously. There's just some that won't go over too well because they're not that great, obviously. Alright, got 4 more to look through. Don't have anybody in here yet anyway, so. And I'm gonna try Dr. Mario. It's just Tetris all over again. I got like 3 or 4 versions of Tetris for the Game Boy, so we'll try those. But yeah, hopefully get some peoples in here. Chop chop. But anyway, but Genesis. Just actually acquired this case, which is, or not this case. A lady lives up the road. She sells some older games and stuff once in a while, and she don't know if they work, so she wants to make sure they work. So she gave them to me, and just so I could see if they worked. And one of them was Sonic, the first Sonic. But Sonic Spinball was in the case. I think, well, that's not the right, game for the case. She's like, oh, you're right. I was like, how much you want for the case? She just gave me the case, because I already had Sonic. Then Sonic 2 is in here, but I also have a boxed Sonic 2, which is awesome. We've got some NBA Jams, the way it's supposed to be played. Of course, I got my fave, Golden Axe. This is a reproduction case, but it is immaculate. It's awesome. I love it. Paid like, I don't know, $10 for it or something. It was worth it. If I ever come across the original case, obviously I'm going to get it, but I mean, this works for now. It's a pretty awesome case. Then I got me some WrestleMania, the arcade game for Genesis. And I don't even remember having this game, nor do I even really know how to pronounce that word exactly. But I'll put it up there. Call me stupid, but I don't know how to pronounce that word exactly. Looks like a RoboCop type of guy. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Silverhawks. If any of you watching now has ever seen Silverhawks, he looks like Quicksilver, sort of. It's the best way I can describe him. His chest looks like Quicksilver. But, yeah, and then we have some WWF Raw for Super Nintendo. Of course, we got the Super Mario All Stars, one of my all-time favorites. Never tried the Scooby-Doo mystery game. Try that out. And we have a Arcade's Greatest Hits. We'll try that out. Don't have a whole lot for the Super Nintendo, as it were, as it turns out. But got some WrestleMania. Wait a minute. Well, it was WrestleMania Arcade for this is Super WrestleMania. And then also got some Super Mario World. Definitely try that out. And of course I got the Super Game Boy with these. I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 16 Game Boy games that I want to try. The rest of them, I don't really want to try them out in there. But it's quite dusty in there. I'm hoping that it works fine. Might have to go to a intermission and clean this. Might have to go in the house and get something to clean this with. But yeah, I do have Game Boy cleaner. I'm pretty sure it'll work for this, since it's the same cartridge slot. But we'll see. But yeah, I got my Super Nintendo and Genesis sitting side by side over here. I'll show that before I switch to the camera to play the games. But get some people in here to enjoy the retro gaming goodness. Of course, I'm going to play on the old CRT television, obviously. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. But yeah, get some people in here and just got over my cold. I can still tell it's there a little bit, but you might hear some sneezing and a couple coughs once in a while, but nothing that big a deal of. Not that big a deal. Went to the doctors. They said whatever it was is clear now. So they say you might, cough a little bit. They said just take, Robitussin or whatever, and it should be clear before you know it. So good on that. But I didn't do a lot of streams lately just because I tried to pick and choose my battles on what I wanted to do just because of that. I didn't want to hack and cough and yeah. So give it a few more minutes here. Give it to about 20 minutes maybe, and 20 minutes to half an hour. Get some people in here. If it goes to half an hour without anyone stopping in, I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. And want to get this stream going and see where it goes. And hopefully, if not a lot of people join me live, which I know that a lot of people can't join me live, and I understand that, especially when I do weird hours, stuff like that. They'll watch it later, so you should try a drink called Clear America. It has oh, okay. Do they sell that in Pennsylvania, you think? Can't remember what state you're in, but Clear America. Clear American. I'll have to look that up. Appreciate the tips, sir, for sure. I'll have to look that up. Hopefully they sell it in Pennsylvania. I'm sure this right here probably open up some stuff, but I'm not a drinker, but this is signed. I don't know if you saw this PPF gamer. It's signed by Dan Aykroyd. He's like one of the owners of Crystal Head Vodka. Went and saw him. Awesome dude. Didn't get to say much to him, but everybody's like, did you ask him blah blah blah? Did you say this? I didn't really get a chance to talk to him that long because basically hi, shook his hand. Yeah, it is at Walmart and it is flavored water. Okay. Yeah, I like flavored water. Quick. No, I don't. I don't drink at all. I mean, I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Although I'm lying to you, once in a while we'll have like a wine cooler or something. But, you know, that's piss water. I mean, it's not really, I mean, it's alcohol, but very, very little. Maybe a Mike's Hard Lemonade or something once in a while, but nah, nothing like vodka. No, I wouldn't touch that stuff. I did. Back in the day, I drank some vodka, but never drank enough to get drunk or nothing like that. But I don't have anything against drinking per se. If you drink, you drink. What I don't like is when you drink an abundance of alcohol and you act like a jackass or do something stupid, hurt yourself or hurt someone else. That's when it's no fun anymore, you know. If you drink, it's your own business. Obviously, you drink at home, you pass out. Oh well. That is no drinking, bro. Not like Chris Jericho with bubbly. Yeah, it's definitely not drinking. But I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. Never have been. Never will be. I mean, like I said, I have drank in the past. Screwdrivers, but mixed weekly. You know, nothing that big. But beer occasionally back in the day. Not very much though. Like not enough to get drunk by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. But like I said, I have plenty of friends that drink. I just never, it was never a thing for me, you know. But yeah, exactly. It's exactly it. I figured if what I think is if you need alcohol to better your life, at least in your mind you're better in your life, then that's no kind of life to live, you know. You drink alcohol, especially doing drugs. I mean, that's even worse, like hard drugs and stuff like that. I mean, you can do whatever you want, and your troubles aren't going to go away. The only thing that's going to change when you come off your high is you're going to be poorer. That's the only thing. Liquid Cool 360, what's up, brother? Appreciate you stopping in here. I was getting ready here. Probably 20 minutes, a half an hour into the stream, I'm going to go into got my Super Nintendo and Genesis lined up here. I'll give you a shot of that when I do the Blair Witch Project shit to take it down to the tripod. But got a lot of shit. I'm listening to you, brother. I'm going to be doing some Game Boy games as well through the Game Boy, the Super Game Boy. Still wonder when you are going to get a big console going. Want to see some videos of the dungeons. Oh, what do you mean the arcade cabinet? That big console. You mean the arcade cabinet? Oh, no problem, brother. Yeah. Make sure you check out both these guys, actually. You should check out Mr. PPF Gamer. Awesome dude. He does a lot of awesome wrestling. I actually have my character, and I got to make my. Can you make my cousin said you can't make a character in 2020 or 2K20? Is that true, or is he just not that far yet? Also check out Mr. Liquid Cool 440 and Liquid Cool 360. Awesome brother from another mother. Make sure you check him out. Does a lot of awesome shit. Yeah, he plays Ark. He's kicking ass on Ark. Yes, they're kicking. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I did do a brief video of the arcade cabinet, but I didn't get into it as much as I'd like to have. I definitely got to do that again. I'll have to move my PS4 like somewhere in here, and then so that the camera can reach. Yes, I can. He is not that far yet. Yep, no problem, Mr. Liquid Cool 440. But yeah, like I said, here in about at 20 minutes, half an hour, probably half an hour. Try to get a couple more people in here. Okay, so you have to play through the game. You have to progress through the game pretty far before you can make your own character. Is that what you mean, PPF? I can make. Or can you just make it from the get-go, like 19? Yeah, basically the same thing, yeah. Yeah, you could if you wanted, you could do it yourself, PPF. That's works for me. Appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, you just do it the same 5'8". I don't know if it goes by. I don't know if it does the height measurement. I'm about ready to slide my ass right off on the floor. I don't know if it does the actual tallness. I think it does. 5'8", 190 pounds. You can make it right away. Okay. He must just not look good enough, I guess. But yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, if you want to do that, I'd appreciate it. That would work for me. If you want to just, it save the time. It saved the time me doing it, and save the time you having to look for it and download it and all that fun stuff. Just Alistair. I just did Alistair Black's entrance, obviously, as you know, and I'm pretty sure I did his moveset too. Almost definitely, I think I did his moveset as well. But yeah. Or it crashed on him. Oh, does it have a habit of doing that, crashing? I never really played 2020 that much, honestly. By the way, you will be on Monday in a match. Okay, awesome. Appreciate the heads up. I assume you mean 19? I mean, it doesn't matter either way. But yeah, I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, I beat Jericho. It might have been his qualification, but a win's a win, right? I mean, that was pretty funny, though. That was really funny. Freaking Jericho just freaking lays up on the freaking corner and just sets, it's like, laying up in the corner just watching it. It's fucking funny. It's hilarious. But yeah. Like I said, I won't be able to do requests. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you stopping by. Do I know you? Stu. Don't recognize the name, but of course there's a lot of... I'm not saying I have millions of freaking subscribers, obviously, but out of 361 that I currently think I still have, yes, you stopped by my stream. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you returning the favor and stopping in. So you were tested for corona? No, I wasn't tested for the coronavirus, but maybe I should be. But I'm pretty sure whatever it was. The lady checked my lungs. She said my lungs were clear. She said she didn't hear nothing in my lungs or nothing, and she said whatever it was, it's passed. So I have a life-size Stormtrooper and Boba Fett behind me to help. Oh, okay, yeah. I think, yeah. Okay. It's been a little while since I stopped in, right? Yeah. Okay. I know you're saying. I know what you're saying now. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in for sure. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean now. Exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. It's been a while. Have you still? Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a few weeks ago. Definitely, I appreciate it. As you can see, my arcade cabinet's got them god awful I don't know where god awful ever came from, because God's not awful, but those god awful speakers on. I need to get like a little receiver, little surround sound receiver or something, and put some speakers in it. The screen's a TV and it has sound, but it's just crap. Doing good. Bronchitis. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, I was coughing quite a bit. Like, now that I look back on it, and I'm not saying this to be fact, but are they canceling your Comic-Con this year? Oh yeah, yeah. The 4-state Comic-Con's canceled, PPF, and Sci-Fi Valley Con's like 3 or 4 times bigger than that, if not more than that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to cancel that as well. Bummer, but I mean, they got to do what they got to do. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are really mad about it, about all this stuff, but they're just doing it to try to help not spread it. You know what I mean? So I mean, I understand. If a Comic-Con, not going to a Comic-Con is the worst thing that happens to me this year, I'll be in damn good shape. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's fine. I love going to them, but there'll be other years, you know. You know this is all crap, right? What's that? What's that, PPF? I feel sorry for the kind kids missing out on their senior year. Yeah, that does suck, for sure. They closed my kids' school for 2 weeks. I'd be very surprised if they don't go longer than that. Actually, I go back to work next week, and then I have 2 weeks off. They're shutting us down for 2 weeks. They finally made that call, so the coronavirus, it is less than a common cold break. Yeah, that's kind of what I got out of it. We are closed till May 1st. Yeah, we closed May 30th, and we go back to work on April 13th. So it's a lot of people are bummed about it. It is. I hate to say it is what it is. I hate that saying, but it's all. They gotta do what they gotta do, I guess, and I'm gonna get paid. I get unemployment. I can get unemployment, so I mean I'm gonna get paid. I'll have 2 weeks off of my family, so can't complain that much. But it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, I mean, like PPF said, I mean they said there's a lot of people dying from. There's a lot of people die from all kinds of stuff. They die from the flu. I mean, there's been thousands of people that die from the flu every year. So I mean, I researched all this. It is just a way to enforce martial law without being martial law. That, yeah, that I can see where you're going with that. I could see that for sure. Yep, that's these things kind of crop up at like convenient times. I've noticed. I mean, yeah, very well. I didn't finish what I was saying. I'm sorry, I didn't finish what I was saying. But um, I went to or I hear about. I don't know. I'd say I'm gonna get the time frame wrong. I'm always bad with time frames. But back when I was telling you when I was doing other streams, I had like a week layoff. This was an actual layoff. There for like 12 hours. My wife hates me because I go through colds that take her a week to get through, and I go through them in like 12 hours and come out smelling like roses on the other side. She hates that. But I was bedridden basically for 12 hours, coughing like nobody's business. I was eating cough drops like candy. That's probably why I got a couple cavities I got to get fixed because there's sugar. They had freaking sugar in them. You know what I mean? So next time I'm gonna get some non-sugar ones. But anyway, I was coughing. It was a little hard to breathe, which is what cold doesn't. You don't cough or sneeze or a little hard to breathe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking possibly I've already been through this cold, like, and it's already passed. Like, I could be wrong, but ooh, ouch. But you know, they tried it before in history and it did not succeed, and so now they are trying a different version. This will last at least another 8 days. And I'm not putting you out on a limb here, PPF, or nothing. I'm not saying I'm not putting you out on a limb here to get your opinion and to have people fly at you, but is all that Italy thing, is that real? Like, them like 400 some people dying? Is that actually, I mean, it could be possible, I mean, I guess. I mean, people die every day, like I said, how many thousands of people die from just the flu alone? George Washington died of an ear infection. Well, it's not exactly what he died of, but it's what he was diagnosed with when he died. But even back in his day, you could have died from an ear infection. Today, it's like an ear infection. Really? Look, go get some medicine. You know, it's not that big a deal. You know. Matter of fact, I had the ear infections. I've actually made some alcohol and some vinegar, white vinegar, like half and half, and got rid of it because it's a natural antibiotic. So, but back in the day, boom, you're dead. I mean, it was horrible back then, but another thing that I think of, PPF, I could be completely wrong about this, but kind of falls right in line, not right in line with what you're saying, but like half the time it seems to me like it's a marketing ploy as well. Like, oh, go buy your eggs and your toilet paper and your bread, blah blah blah, and to go out there and just buy shit off the shelves, and like for consumers, it's good for consumers because they're freaking selling like shit like hotcakes. You know what I mean? It almost seems like a marketing strategy too. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that, but no, it is. Yeah, that's it. If you look at Italy, had 627 deaths in 24-hour period. Yeah, see, that just seems like a lot of. It just seems like a lot of deaths. I mean, in a 24-hour period. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. See, last I heard it was like 400 and something, but yeah, I mean it definitely doesn't surprise me, that's for sure. But like you said, like you got to look at who's dying. Like I'm not saying, okay, this person's old, they need to die anyway. But if you're older, like I don't know, 80, I mean, do you really have that much longer anyway? I mean, you could just be taken out by the common cold or anything. I mean, your immune system is not set to handle anything. You could get anything and probably die from it. I mean, that doesn't make it deadly. That just makes it. That's what killed them. You know, it's deaths worldwide have. What's it? It's 2 deaths worldwide have hit 10,000. Yeah, see, that's I don't know. But if you actually do the statistics on like the flu, just a normal flu, it's killed thousands and thousands of people. And you know how many times I've had the flu? I mean, if that was the case, they would have had a lot more deaths in China where it originated. They aren't sharing their numbers with us from China. That is part of the fight. If you ask me, I wouldn't have touched China with a 10-foot pole way before this ever happened. Like, I've heard a lot of stuff about China. A lot of horrible things about China. I don't know if all of them are true, but I've heard a lot of horrible things about China. I have nothing against the country. I have nothing against the people. I'm not racist at all, even the slightest bit. But I just the way that place sounds, the way it sounded years ago, like I just wouldn't. I wouldn't even think of going to that place just because, again, total media crap. AIDS will have killed more people than bogus disease. So where is the media? Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, and AIDS isn't even really the deadliest disease. Like everybody's like, oh, I don't want to get AIDS. There's West Nile disease. There's malaria. There's so many things that can drop you dead way quicker than AIDS ever can. You know what I mean? Depending on the person, of course. I mean, things affect people in different ways, obviously. But yeah, it's craziness. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're half an hour in. We're a little bit late, a little bit more than half an hour in. But I was running my mouth, but that's all right. I just noticed that the Sega Genesis only has mono, but that's all right. Not mono as in disease mono, but mono as in mono. Mono. No. Anyway, Blair Witch Project. I'll show you the. I got my Super NES and my Genesis here. No emulation tonight. Pure Genesis and Super Nintendo. And I'm not going to spin it back around. I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead with, let's see. Just going to hopefully the audio is good. Okay, I'll put I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this game first. I'm not exactly sure, again, how the hell you pronounce this word. Call me an idiot, but I'm gonna try this one first. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Let's put it that way. Wait a minute. Is that even a? Yeah, it's a Genesis game. It's a weird shape. Let's see what happens. I need to get batteries in my remote so I don't have to reach. I think I got the screen screen a little bit better as far as size goes here. Okay, it's like a shooter. Ow. All you gotta do is get touched one time and you're freaking mincemeat. Not sure I like that exactly, but okay. Oh no. I guess you can get hit more than once, can't you? I was thinking I only got hit once, but apparently you can get hit more than once. Not exactly sure where I'm going here. Going to hell if I don't change my ways, right? I hit them spikes, I believe. Yeah, we'll try it one more time. It's kind of fun, I guess. It's a little difficult, I guess, but not terrible. I could see me getting used to it, and oh, there we go. We got a scatter shot now. Must have stopped at Taco Bell. Got scatter shot now. A lot of people say stuff about Taco Bell. I've never had a problem with it. Maybe my maybe I'm just able to I'll get the hell out of here. There's a shit ton of these things. We got fucking meteor shower. Yeah. I think we're going to try a different game now. We'll stick with Genesis here. Let's try some WrestleMania, the arcade game. Get my ass handed to me, but that's alright. Well, maybe I will. If I get the game to work, I'll get my ass handed to me. Remember this? It didn't really do much, but it's all psychological. Just gotta stay in a positive frame of mind. Need to clean these games, apparently. And maybe we won't play WrestleMania, the arcade game. Maybe we will. By the way, I'm using the old, using the 6 button. Hell yeah. It's the only controller you need right here. 6 button. Yeah, I think I'm gonna scratch this because it's not really working. Shut up the first screen and then done. Let's see. Do something here real quick. Trying to find my charging cable so I can charge this daggone so I can plug my controller in. I'll put a game in and let it load so you can watch it do its thing. Hopefully this one will work. I learned something today. I need to clean my damn cartridges. Should have done that prior to starting the stream, but we'll get enough of them working here to make it worth our while anyway. Where in the heck? Not sure where in the heck the cables are here. How you lose a 10-foot freaking cable, but leave it up to me. Give me something you don't think is able to be lost, and I'll lose it for you. Yeah. Trying to plug it in so it doesn't die. Anybody knows that when it dies, it's when your controller dies, it's curtains. It'll freaking flip the screen and do all kinds of stupid bull crap. So it's a nightmare. Let's see. Should have had this ready before I started the stream. Oh, here we go. I got my new cord. Forgot about it. I bought a new cord. Maybe that's why I bought it, huh? Alright. I'll get going here in just a second. Bear with me. Sorry for the delay, folks. As you can tell, this is Frogger for the Genesis. There we go. Where our controller doesn't die on us. Alright. Got that. Got away with that. Brother, testify. All right. Try another round here. Not saying it's going to work out for me, but I'm going to try another round here. Definitely don't want to go to that one. Oh yeah. Almost like I knew what I was doing, right? We all know better than that. And now, as soon as I say that, I died my first time. Oh, I hit the edge. Really? That was bullshit. That's what that was. I know it and you know it. That was bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Now's where it gets a little more difficult. I'm going to play until I don't have no more lives left. See how far I can get. Ah, see? I'll screw up. I still want somebody to explain to me how a frog dies when it hits the water. I'm so confused with that. I thought frogs lived in the water, but what do I know, right? That's what my mama said. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little more difficult, peoples. Got the snakes out now. Damn them snakes. I knew it was gonna be hit there. I made a good run of it. Alright, let's switch to the Super Nintendo for a couple games here, shall we? It's going to sound a little bit better because the Super Nintendo has the stereo plug. Need to get a stereo plug for the... Need to get a stereo plug for the Genesis. I think there's one. Pretty sure it exists. I don't know. Start off with Super WrestleMania. LGN. Since you can't read it. Oh yeah. Ready to see me get my ass handed to me? I know you are. Easy, okay. We'll see how easy it is. Gotta go with my brother, the Undertaker. Taking on Animal, apparently. Probably just do one match this and we'll switch over. Do another Super Nintendo game. It's a little less graphic than the wrestling games you put on, huh? PPF? You're still here? Not even sure how to pen. Okay, there's a pen.
One, two, three.
Oh yeah! Undertaker pulls off the win. Okay, maybe I won't get my ass handed to me. Oh yeah. Fear the dong. Beauty about the old consoles. You just shut them right off. You're perfectly fine. Don't have to go to that. Shut off now. Shut console down. Okay, we'll try this Scooby-Doo game. See what happens. See if it actually works. A lot of people don't know the Super Nintendo has an eject button. The old, the original. They just pull the cartridge out. Don't think the Scooby-Doo game's gonna work. Try one of my old methods. See what happens. Try one more time. Nope, it's not gonna work. I'll make sure I put that on the pot to be cleaned. Alright, moving right along then. We'll try the Williams, which is funny because my name's William. Arcade's Greatest Hits. See what happens with that. I think this one should work. I mean, the other one probably works too, but it needs clean. Looks like this one may need cleaned as well. Wouldn't hurt it any. Ouch. Never was that good at Defender. There's the shoot button. Now that I found the shoot button, that helped. Annihilation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die on this. I think we'll move right along to something else, shall we? Just pretend that didn't happen. Now, let's see. Go ahead and do some Super Mario World. This one here should work right away. It's been in a case, so it should be fine. The other one has a dust cover on it, so. I'll do a few levels on this. I don't know exactly where I'm at here. Wait a minute. I should, try this. Let me restart that once. Shit, I guess I should. Could have just hit restart. That might have helped, huh? I'm gonna start over from the beginning. Okay, that's jump. Oh, that's okay. That's spin jump. That's regular jump. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what typically get Yoshi. To me, he's just a pain in my ass. Play one more level. Don't want to get into something too much. Like when I get into this Super Mario All Stars, I might try to play all the way through Super Mario Brothers 2. Oh yeah, fire flower bitches. You know it. I'd much rather have firepower than Yoshi any day. Sorry Yoshi fans. I'm not a fan. Especially of the, what the hell is it? Yoshi's Island or whatever? Where you're a baby, frickin' Mario. I don't know. Something about that I don't like. I don't know why. I just don't. I've always loved that game. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites, obviously. When it comes to Mario games. And I think I'm going to jump right into my actual favorite. Actually, I think I'm going to go back to Genesis for now. Jump back to Genesis. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to play NBA Jams. Probably not. I'll do a couple levels of this. These are all... Not all of them, but a lot of these are cased games, just in being one of them. So they shouldn't have any trouble working. Famous last words, right? Because I think it's not working. I should have made a better connection. Huh. Definitely need to clean that game as well. I'm staying corrected. I think that Sonic 1 is the one out of my box. Or no, because it said Sonic 2 in it, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm right. For once. Let's try Sonic 2. This Sonic 2 is my boxed Sonic 2. I also have Sonic 2 in the actual console. In the actual box with the console. A couple games of this. Seriously? I'm really rusty at this game. I used to be really good at this game. There we go. Play this level at least. Hopefully we'll beat this boss. Music of Sonic. Alright, that was Sonic 2. It'll take me forever to clean all this shit up, but you know what, that's alright. I'm gonna go one more Genesis game. I don't think I'm even going to, I'm not gonna play any more Super Nintendo. Just gonna jump from this Genesis game to Game Boy games, which I'll be using the Super Nintendo to do, but please tell me this works. Please tell me this works. I gotta clean this one too, it looks like. Whenever you do that, you gotta make sure you don't spit in it, otherwise it's not going to really help. Sega! Just going to do the beginner. Gotta go with my man the elf here, whatever his name is. Let's call him Elf. Okay. Should have saw that coming. Sense in getting that because I can't hold anymore anyway. Maybe I'll make him leave sooner though if I hit him. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the biggest purpose of doing that. Love this music as well. My buddy Jesse, he has Game Dungeon Productions has this soundtrack on record. Oh man, on vinyl, it's awesome. He actually played it when I was over. Actually, I don't know if he played the vinyl or if he just played the music when I was over. I don't think he had the vinyl yet. That's a little trick with that. Just make him run right off the damn edge. I don't know how he can catch you in midair, but whatever. Suddenly the elk don't look so little. It must have been kids. I hate getting on them dinosaurs. I'm not a big fan of the riding on the animals. As you can tell, I'm not that good at it. Oh yeah, I should use my magic. I thought there was a boss or something. I was mistaken, apparently. I guess the last level of this, the beginner one. Could be wrong though. Oh, you a-hole. How did that happen? Lay down, biatch. Ah. Do that too, bitch. Again, I could use. Well, I did use my magic, I guess. But gotta save my magic a little bit here because the big boss is here. The final one of the beginner. We'll get him. We'll get him. And that's the end of the beginner. That's just the beginner. I just did that because I didn't want to play on one game for that long a period. So then we'll move into the Game Boy games. What, an hour and 12 minutes in? That's not too terrible. Here's hoping and praying that the Super Game Boy works. Well, this is going to be a shorter stream than I anticipated. Probably just go with something else if that doesn't work, but here's hoping that it does. The old Super Game Boy in. Switch this back out, obviously. Play some good Game Boy games here. Alright, so what do we have first? I'm just gonna grab one here. Whatever I get. Hunchback. I never played this game that I remember. Could be wrong, but I don't think I have. It tells me this isn't gonna work. Now we got two cartridges, so I don't know if it's the Game Boy game or if it's a Super Game Boy cartridge that needs clean. Probably both, but obviously. Good thing is I get the Super Game Boy to work, then it should be. Alright. Putting on the Ritz. Ha! That's cool. Okay, there's a jump. Seems to be only a jump. Okay, I gotta ring the bell. Yeah, definitely never played this game before. That's definitely a huh. Okay, didn't know I could do that. Shit. Can barely even see this. Oh, I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Apparently you can't die from falling. We'll go one more. Oh, maybe we won't. Definitely never played that game before. Definitely a first for me on that one. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna skip past all of these games because we don't have a lot of time, but Solar Striker. Can't say I remember that one either, but we'll see what happens. Oh, something going on. Alright. We're in business. Okay, it's like a Galaga kind of thing. I like it. Definitely already way more fun than the last game, for sure. Knew that was the beginning of the end for me. Oh, I can go up, okay. That helps. Didn't know that. Wah, wah, wah. Definitely want to get the Super Game Boy disc for my. I got a Super Game Boy from my. Not Super Game Boy. I got a Game Boy player for my GameCube, but I don't have the disc for it. And I didn't really think of it when I bought it. And yeah, I'm hitting myself in the head now for not thinking of it, but I'll get one eventually. They're just really expensive. Gotta play this. And then also have like the second and third one of it, I believe. Are you serious? Can't really see it that well on the screen. Do one more level here and I'll switch to another one. Oh yeah, firepower, baby. It's always been like my favorite pretty much my favorite power that Mario had. Fire power. Ah, are you serious? I don't know how the hell that happened exactly, but yeah, we'll switch to the next one here. I think it's the second one. Yeah, Super Mario Land 2, and I believe I have the third one as well. 6 golden coins, I believe it's called. We'll go to 2 hours here. And then I'll bid you a fond farewell. A friend of mine got a Conan Exile server, which is really awesome. Okay. This is a lot different. You can't even see it on the screen. That's disappointing. Brightness all the way down too. I don't know what's. It's just annoying. I'll just go one level on this one because you can't see it anyway. It's annoying. I do believe I had the third one, which you probably won't be able to see either, but before I gotta land. Okay, maybe I don't have the. Oh no, I guess the second one is 6 golden coins. Okay. I'll try Wario Land. Really need to get another Game Boy. I have like 3 of them, and one of them worked. I got from Jesse, but it doesn't work anymore. It got knocked off the shelf, and yeah, sucks. Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Okay, this is the third one. see that either. It's crazy. Let's see what the next one is. The Punisher. Hopefully we'll be able to see this one a little better. Super Game Boy. So far so good when I'm seeing the screen. Can't really see the writing. Mission 1, the mall. And I do believe it's froze up. No, it's not doing a damn thing. But yeah. The card is in kind of rough shape on that one, but it works. I don't know if this one's going to show. A lot of these aren't showing up that well. I have to reset the screen for these somehow. See that part fine enough, just the rest of it's pain in the ass. So you can't see any of that writing on there. And you can see it. You can see the writing, but you can't see the pictures. I can see that a little bit better. Exactly sure what I'm supposed to do there. not throw rocks at him. I won't. There we go. That didn't last long. Apparently you can't kill bees. I don't know. They're indestructible. I got a hell of a mess over here. Maybe I'll do some Super Mario Brothers All-Stars so you can actually see what's going on. If it works. Do some Super Mario Brothers 3 this time. We'll play through the first level here. The first world, I should say. Yeah, you should be able to see this a little bit better. Oh yeah, definitely see this a little better. Ah, you bitch. Screwed up my flying abilities. Oh yeah. I'll also get back up there and get in it thing, get some coins, but I'm not that worried about that. These, anytime you go up them, you do get the first two rows here, and then fly like the devil. Oh well, didn't get the one up, but oh well. That's where the one-up is, for anybody who needs to know. Leg pick in the middle. Oh yeah, never failed. Fire flower. Yeah, baby. Never do 4. Just I don't know why. Just one of them ones that move, and I hate that. Never was too great at this. See. Couldn't see it on screen anyway, so didn't too much matter, did it? Oh yeah, firepower, bitches. That really doesn't serve a purpose in here except for the boss. It's not really gonna hurt anything. It doesn't hurt this guy over here. In fact, jumping on his head doesn't even hurt him. It just stops him for a little bit and he pulls himself back together and goes again. So. Boom. Almost done with this level, this world already. It didn't take too long to get out of the first world. Start the coughing and the sneezing and the wheezing before the end of the stream. It's always fun. Because I think that's just going to be a freaking leaf in it, or feather in it, or yeah, leaf. I was right the first time. So now you got to break up that and then stand on this side. Oh, no. Stand on the other side, I do believe. It's alright. Don't really need it anyway. I'm only going through the first world. Yeah, we'll do the card game. Why the hell not? I don't really need it. Ah. Go. That was a close one. Trying not to get hit, but I should have just jumped on him. I'm gonna flip it backwards, of course. Freaking thing timed out because it's stupid like that. He does that. I'm about to end the stream anyway, so we'll just deal with it. But yeah, that's Super Nintendo Genesis. Next time I'll probably do Nintendo. But yeah, and I'm gonna do emulation again, of course, in the future, so I could do requests, obviously. But yeah, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed it, and I'm jumping off here shortly. Whoops, earthquake. But yeah, I'll be definitely doing some more of these in the future, for sure. Be doing another one tomorrow. Probably doing emulation tomorrow, that way I can do some requests, if anybody has requests. And yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.